Hello everyone, my name is Lonnie and I sell stuff on eBay. We are going to look at 56 things that I sold in the past 7 days on eBay. And most of these things I purchased at either garage sales or estate sales. In some cases, maybe a thrift store. And I'm going to show you what I sold them for, how much I sold them for, and I'm also going to try to remember how much I paid for this stuff and about how long it took to sell. And I'm going to share that with you guys, and you'll probably see some things you'd like to buy too, and you might see some things that you'd rather not buy. I'll probably see a few things I'd rather not buy too. So let's go ahead and get started, y'all. I do have two eBay accounts. I've got 55 sales on this account, and then I have a brand new account that I started not long ago that I have one sale on that we'll look at. I also have all the sales pulled up on my cell phone here because that's the easiest way I've found to actually see the actual price stuff sold for whenever I took best offer. So let's go ahead and get started, y'all. This is a vintage backgammon game. I typically try to pay like $2 or $3 for these things, and they sell good for me. Like I'll get anywhere from 15 to 25 for one that's like this. It just depends. On this particular one, I paid like $2 or $3. I've had it for probably a couple of months. Actually, you know what? I think I probably only had this one listed for maybe a month tops. I remember taking this photo not too long ago, and I got $15 plus shipping on top for this one. And I usually do not do free shipping. My computer is kind of bogged down. I should have done just like half of the tabs. Hopefully it'll get faster as I delete tabs. This is an LSU Tigers softball jersey thing. It's new with tags. I bought it in a large lot of this stuff that a lady was selling. She had a business, like a gift shop or whatever, that sold like all LSU stuff. And I bought all the stuff she had in her garage sale that was new with tags for $1 a piece. This is one of them. They haven't been selling very well. I've only sold a few of these, but I took an offer of $10 plus shipping on this piece right here. I have $1 into it. It took a long time, 6 months plus. So not so happy with that buy. I don't have a ton of money into it though. This is a yearbook I've had for a real long time. LSU yearbook from 1977. I've passed up LSU yearbooks recently unless it's something that I think is a key year that might sell well, or maybe if it's a little older. But like this kind of book right here, it hasn't been selling well. I've got probably 10 more books kind of like this in my storage that I've had for quite a while. I took an offer on this one for $10 plus shipping, and I probably paid $1 for that a long time ago. I think I may have had that one in inventory for more than a year. This, on the other hand, is something I had for about a week before it sold. I paid $10 for these VHS tapes. They're all sealed, and I got $35 plus shipping on them. I'll always pick up sealed media, and I'll either sell it like in a bundle like you see there, or in some cases you can include it with a like with a VCR or whatever, however you want to do it. Like sometimes if I have micro cassettes, I'll include those with a micro cassette recorder. Do stuff like that. This is a pair of Levi's jeans. Now these are weird. I've had these listed for a pretty good while, months. And these are a little bit different because they were altered. The waist was 34, but the length was only 25. So I'm not going to buy anything that's short again. I had them for a long time. I priced them low, and then I ended up taking a best offer of $8 plus shipping on them. Not a whole lot of people need, that that kind of size, like 34 by 25. This is an Invicta case, watch case only, not the watch, that I've had for a couple of weeks now. I bought it at a yard sale. I think I paid $2. Really cool case for a Disney Mickey Mouse watch. And I sold it for I took an offer, $19.99 plus shipping on that one. Sold pretty quick. This is a Zero Halliburton case. Oh man, I think I have somewhere around $30 into this. I don't have that information in front of me right now, so I'm just gonna guess. Let's just say $30 because that's about what I had in each one of these cases. Some of them I had $37.50 into. Some of them I had like $25 into. So about $30 is a good estimate. I took an offer on this one for $150 plus shipping. And you can see it's definitely got some wear to it on the outside, but it's a roller, which is a good thing. It's got wheels on it. And let me see if I can see the inside. And the interior was in really nice shape too. So this one wasn't like a really big case. Those Zero Halliburtons are pretty sought after. This is just a little book that came with a computer I bought a while back, an Atari 800 computer. This was just part of that bundle. So, I mean, I really don't have anything into this. And I decided to pull it out and sell it separate. It took maybe 3 months. And I got the $15 or $14.99 plus shipping on top. I just thought it was really neat with the graphics and stuff. Pair of Converse Chuck Taylor boots. I think I picked this up at a thrift store for $3.99, and these have been listed for at least a couple of months. I think probably right at 2 months, I would guess. And I took a best offer on them finally of $25 plus shipping on top. Corona visor. I think I paid like 25 or 50 cents for this, and I had two of them. And they were both in the same condition, so I just used one photo. I couldn't tell any difference between the two. So yeah, just a visor, and I got $7.99 plus shipping for it. Got a pretty good many little cheap things this time. This is a Dungeons and Dragons book that came in a lot of Dungeons and Dragons books, and I paid about $1 a book for this stuff. And some is better than others. This one's not too bad. I got $14.99 plus shipping. It's a pretty thin book, I think it's like a single adventure kind of thing. And you could see it was a victim of the photo quirk or whatever you want to call that happened, because there is a stock photo right here that I didn't initially put in. So probably at some point all the photos were wiped out. And then eBay took it upon themselves to put the stock photo in. And then apparently they put all the photos back. And then the stock photo was still there as the key photo, which kind of sucks. But it did sell, which is a good thing. So this is a lot of 35 PlayStation games. And I identified these as being like, not any of them worth selling individually. So I just stacked them all up. And, there's a few decent ones here. Like the Metal Gear Solid 2, that's not bad. Grand Theft Auto 2, that's not bad. But then there's some sports games and whatnot in there too that really aren't worth anything. So it's not totally trash, but it's definitely not a lot of good stuff that I want to sell individually. But I got $50 plus shipping for this pile of games, and I called this a pickle pile. This is a bad buy I made at an estate sale. Whenever I bought all of those Zero Halliburton cases, I also bought the set of calipers for $17.50. I was almost certain it had to be like a really top-end brand because everything else there was. So I just grabbed it and it kept going. I paid $17.50. I got it home and I figured out finally that it was just it wasn't anything special at all. It was just like a very generic set of calipers. They were still pretty nice, I did sell it pretty quickly though for $14.99 plus shipping, so I got most of my money back. It wasn't horrible. Here's a Mortal Kombat 2. I think I have $2 into this game. I picked it up from a estate sale, and I sold it. Oh, I took an offer on this for $10 plus shipping on top. It's for Super Nintendo. This is a really cool flip here. This is a Bates list finder. This is how these things work. You slide that little red thing to your letter of the person you're trying to look up the phone number for, and then you hit the little red button at the bottom, and then it opens up to that page in the list there. This one did not have any pages in it. It did have pages in it when I bought it, but they had all kind of personal information in there, so I just I took them out and threw them away. And yeah, I got $29.99. They paid that price there plus shipping, and I paid 25 cents for this at an estate sale. So that was a really good deal there. Embroidery card. I picked this up in a large lot of sewing machine stuff, and I took an offer of $20 on this one. It's a programmable Husqvarna card, and I had 3 of them, and I've sold all 3 now. All right, this is a really messy looking photo, right? So I started going through these audiobooks, and most of them were like in bags. Most of them were bagged up like this, and they didn't have their original boxes, and I didn't really want to spend that much time with them, so I just did like a cursory check to make sure everything was there, and it looked like it was in fairly good condition, and I piled them up and I listed them. But I did take the time, as you can see here in the description, I did take the time to put the title, the author, and how many discs it was. You know, I spent, I don't know, 20 minutes or so doing that. And then, you know, I gave them pictures, and I told them, you know, a lot of these are just like without the box, but they're in Ziplocs and they're all complete. So anyway, this came as part of a lot of media I bought. I bought these audiobooks, and then there was like a stack of 8 more audiobooks that already sold. And then I have like 2 boxes of CDs, like really good compact discs that I haven't listed yet. I paid $40 for all that. 40 or 45. I think it was 40. It might have been 45 though. I paid 40 or 45 for all that media. So far, I've sold these audiobooks. I took an offer of $50 plus shipping on these. And then I sold, I think it was 7 or 8 more audiobooks. They were all in the same genre. I sold those for, I think, $30. I think that was on the last video. So far I have $80 back, and I haven't touched the CDs. And I think the CDs are going to be the best part of that lot. So going to do well on that, I think. I've already done pretty well. This is a gun case by Boyd. I don't know, it's hard to put a number on it because I bought it as part of a big lot deal. And I don't know. It would be impossible for me to put a number on it. But I did make really good profit on everything in this lot. I took a best offer on this case for $40 plus shipping on top. And I just took the photos in my storage unit, hanging on a hook there. There was a fire extinguisher hanging on that hook. I just took the fire extinguisher off, hung up the rifle case, shotgun case, whatever it is, snapped some photos with my cell phone, and then listed it when I got home. All right, this is a Metroid Trilogy hat, really cool. I picked this up from Dwayne Hale Mothership Products. He runs an auction, and I bought this from John, the Cincinnati Picker. This and a bunch of T-shirts. I think last time I showed a T-shirt that was part of that lot, and then this time I'm showing a hat that was also part of that lot. I think I paid like $60 for the whole lot, $70, something like that. And I think it had I ended up getting like 13, 14 T-shirts and then this hat. So I don't know what kind of value would that put on this. Like I paid like $5 for the hat, and I got $20 plus shipping on top. This is a... Wow, that's a really messy looking key photo there. Aces of the Pacific big box PC game. I feel like that's not a very good key. I feel like one of the pictures is missing here, because I wouldn't have made that the first photo. But anyway, here's the game, Aces of the Pacific. It's a big box PC game, and it came with all this stuff. I think I have $1 into this or something from a yard sale. I had it for quite a while. There is demand for big box PC stuff, but a lot of the stuff, unless it's really, some exceptional stuff, a lot of this big box PC stuff moves really slow. So be warned, if if storage is a big deal for you, it may not be something you really want to get into. Here's another one of those Zero Halliburton cases that, I think actually this is one of the most expensive ones I picked up. So I think I have $40 into this one, if I remember correctly. I bought it on the last day of an estate sale, so everything was half price. They initially had it tagged $80, so I paid $40, and I took an offer on this of $180 plus shipping. It's kind of neat. It had the gold tone, but it also had, a lot of these cases have these defects. It's got a dent on the corner. It's got scuffs and scratches, and But again, the redeeming quality here, the interior of this case was really nice condition. So yeah, $180 plus shipping on top for that one. That one, I think that was the one that went to Japan via a global shipping program. So I had to ship it to Kentucky. Here's another one of those Husqvarna cards. Took an offer of $20 on this one too. This is a pair of Bass Cathy 11, size 11 shoes. And man, I had these a long time, like a real long time, like at least 6 months. I think we paid like $2 or $3 for these at a yard sale. It's been so long, I can't remember. And I sold them for $20 plus shipping on top. They finally sold. Just shipped them the other day. Another big box PC game. It's good to see those things moving out because I got a pretty good stack of them. This is a Jane's Fighters Anthology. I picked it up for $1 or $2 somewhere. I don't even remember where I got this. Whenever I see them, I just buy them if they're cheap enough. But I got $18.99 plus shipping on top for this. I bought a large lot of car manuals. Might have been a couple months ago now, or maybe a month and a half or so. And some are doing better than others. Some of them, I've sold these manuals from anywhere from $8 a piece to I got like $80 for one. I got like $100 for a set of two. So I mean, these really run the gamut. This is one of them that sold pretty low. I took an offer on this one for $10.50. I estimate I have about 25 cents into it. Here's a good sale. It's a pair of Tony Lama boots. I bought 3 pair of boots for $120, so I spent $40 a piece. And this is the last pair. I think the other two I sold for $100, and then this pair I didn't sell for $230. I took an offer, $140 on this pair. So yeah, really good sales on these things, man. Really like those. I've actually sold pretty good many cowboy boots, or boots in general, really. Those took probably about 2 months to sell, I think. This is another one of those gun cases by Drake Waterfowl. It's a floating shotgun case. Sold it for $24.99 plus shipping on top. A lot of the stuff I got from that sale was new with tags. This had a little wear to it. This is being used. And I got the $24.99 plus shipping. Didn't take too long, maybe a couple weeks. This game I listed probably about 2 months ago. Star Wars Risk. I think I paid $2 for this, and I got $16.99 plus shipping on top for it. Here's a Spyro game. Trying to remember how much I paid for it. I think I have about $1 into it. That's typically what I have. Maybe $2. I think it might be $2. I can't remember for sure. But it's sold for $9.99 plus shipping on top. This is a Marucci bat. I bought 3 bats last weekend for $30. I paid $30 for 3 bats. I don't have a lot of experience in bats. I don't know. I don't think I did very well on these. The actual bat itself was in really good shape. This end here, the knob, is all chewed up by a dog. So I sold this one. I have $10 into it, and I sold it for $29.99 plus shipping on top. It sold really fast. Chicago Bulls hat. I paid $1 for this one, and I've had it for sale for quite a while. I thought it was interesting on this. For a while there, I was using just a black poster board, and then I had it to where it curved, so there's no seam. And I thought it was interesting that this black and red hat, I think it looks really smooth on this black background. I think it looks pretty good. But anyway, I ended up taking an offer on this hat, Chicago Bulls hat, $11 plus shipping on top. Sold it pretty cheap. I have about $5 into this, I think. Yeah, pretty sure. Pretty sure I picked this up at a yard sale for $5. And I took an offer on it, $50 plus shipping on top. It's a DVD VCR combo unit, and I did include the AV cables, and it came with the remote, and it was fully tested. I usually put a picture of me playing it at least if I don't do a video, which I kind of stopped doing videos on stuff that's priced around this level. Yeah, so it sold pretty quick. These things usually don't make it a month if I price them right. Here is a vintage LSU hat. It's definitely not licensed. It looked like somebody just put some iron-ons on it or something. I don't know. But I've had it a pretty good while. I think I paid like $1 for it. And I ended up taking an offer of $7.50 for this hat. Once I've had something for a while like that, like I think I've had that hat for maybe 3-4 months. Once I've had something like that for that long, if somebody makes any kind of offer where I feel like it's worth me putting it into a box and sending it out, I'll go ahead and take it. Excuse me. So I bought this past weekend, I bought a Wii U, a Nintendo 64, games, controllers, nice package of stuff. I paid $100 for everything. I sold this Wii U with Super Mario Bros. U for $115 plus shipping on top. And here I show it. I show the system actually playing. Hopefully they don't say, "Oh, I thought I was getting a TV." You know, I think I do say in the listing. It doesn't say in here. It doesn't say in the description there. Oh, in the condition I say TV. I should have put it in the description too. But in the condition I put TV is shown for demo purposes only. It is not included. So at least I said it one place. But yeah, I got $115 plus shipping on top for that. I paid $5 for some grill covers a long time ago, but I didn't list them until just recently, so they're actually selling pretty quick. There's a Weber grill cover. I paid $5, got $19.99 plus shipping. You can see I had 2 of them listed, and both of them have sold. This is a game that I have $2 into from an estate sale, and I sold it for $7.99 plus shipping on top. Came with the manual. Here is a game from that $100 lot I was just now talking about, Mario Kart 8. I sold it by itself for $16.99 plus shipping on top. This is a tactical scabbard for an AR-15. It came in that lot of sporting goods stuff, and I took an offer on it. I had this one listed for a couple of months. I listed it like pretty good while ago, and I took an offer on it for $40 plus shipping. Excuse me, $40 plus shipping on top. All right, here is another hat, and I think I bought this hat around the same time I bought that LSU hat. It might have been at the same sale. It's a Hawaii hat with the scrambled eggs or whatever on it, or whatever you want to call that. And it's just a snapback hat, nothing too special. Sold it for $14.99 plus shipping. I think I have $1 into it. It sat for a pretty good while though. There's another one of those role-playing books that I picked up for about $1 a piece. This is part of that same lot. I sold this GURPS Basic Set Campaigns book for $15 plus shipping. Took an offer. This is interesting. I'm not really sure where I got this thing, but it's just a little cheapo remote. It goes to a heater. Goes to a quartz infrared zone heater. I have no idea what brand or anything. I just looked it up on eBay and saw some other people had sold them for about this price. I listed mine and I sold it pretty quickly. I think within a month for $14.99 plus shipping. Funko Pop. I've got $2 or $2.50 into this one. Sold it for $9.99 plus shipping on top. I started with 20 of them, and I think I have 6 or 7 left. Can't remember how many. This is a Bible I paid either $1 or free for. And this is not like a super high quality Bible. You could tell whenever you look at them. And it says like presented to, by, on. This is like a gift or a presentation Bible. Those typically aren't going to go for a lot of money. So I'll pay $1.50, get them for free, or I have in the past. I don't know if I'll continue to do that, and I'll sell them. I don't mind. I got $9 plus shipping for this one. I took a best offer. Here's a good sale. It's a Cooper cooler. I picked this up at a sale a couple months ago, I think. I think it's been up about 2 months. Picked it up for $5. And I sold it for $60 plus shipping on top. Now this one, if you've seen Cooper coolers before, this is a tailgater model, as you see right here. Those go for a little more money because they run on 12 volts DC from a car plug there, or they can run on wall power. Either way, so these go for a premium over the ones that just plug into the wall. This is a Rockwell Blade Runner, which is a saw. It's a circle cutter attachment for that saw. I picked up the saw, this attachment, and another attachment at an estate sale. I paid $37.50 for the Blade Runner saw and the attachments. So I sold one attachment so far, and I got $34.99. Yeah, that's what I got, plus shipping on top. So that saw deal doesn't owe me much now. And I've even considered, it's a saw that I don't really have. I'm considering maybe keeping it, but I'm not sure yet. I'll definitely sell the other attachment, so I'll be into the profit. Okay, this is some more of that sporting goods stuff. I remember this one. I think this one had a sticker of like $5 on it, and I paid less than that. So I probably paid about $4 for this one, just to give y'all some idea, because it's a real small pack. It's a Maxpedition pack, and it's like a fanny pack. It's like a tactical fanny pack is what I would call it. But yeah, I sold this for $39.99 plus shipping on top. It sold within about a week and a half, I would say. So that's a pretty good brand. When did I get this? I've got a buck or two into this, but I don't remember when I got it. Oh, I bought, because I have two of them. I have another one that's still listed. It's the same price. And man, they were so close in appearance that I had to really look hard to make sure I was shipping the right one. Anyway, I've got a buck or two into this GoldenEye. and I sold it for $20 plus shipping on top. Very popular game. I've sold, I don't know, I bet I've probably sold 20 GoldenEye since I've been selling on eBay full time. This is another thing that I got from that sporting goods haul. And this pair of boots, I believe I paid like $15 or $20 for. And I've had these in my inventory for a couple of months now for sure. A pair of Corker's boots. They're for they're wading boots, and they have these bottoms that like snap on and off. Let me see there. You can see in that photo right there. I think you can like change out the bottoms or something like that. I'm not exactly sure, to be honest. But anyway, these are wading boots. I sold them for, I took an offer, $90 plus shipping on top. They didn't have the box, but they didn't look like they'd ever been used. New without box is how I sold them. This is a yearbook. I have a buck or two into this yearbook. I probably got it from an estate sale, judging the year. It's a 1937 Baton Rouge High School yearbook. And somebody bought it from me. Actually, somebody that lives like 5 miles away bought it from me for $29.99 plus shipping on top. They actually put in the like the notes, the sales notes, whenever they sent the payment in. They put, if you like, you can drop it off at the house. And I'm thinking like, well, I mean, you paid me to ship it already. And I mean, what am I going to do? Like spend 20 minutes running this yearbook by their house? It didn't make any sense. So I didn't do it. But, I would do it on something big or whatever. But anyway, I got $29.99 plus shipping for the yearbook. And I don't know how long I had that one. A couple of months probably. Bottle of Fancy Nights perfume by Jessica Simpson. I have like $2 into this. Part of a large lot of perfumes and colognes and stuff. And I am trying to get rid of this scent right now because I think I've got 7 of them left. And this was one of the worst sellers that I picked up. But anyway, $11 free shipping is what I took on this one. Paid $2 for this. Toy Story, Super Nintendo game, complete in box. Box has a pretty good bit of wear to it. I paid, like I said, $2, and I sold it for $19.99 plus shipping on top. It's been listed, 3 weeks or so now. Here's a Polaroid. I bought this Polaroid just this past weekend. I had to pay up for it. I had to pay $5. And I didn't want to, but I started thinking, I was like, well, they want $5. I know I can get, $17 for it, untested, plus shipping on eBay. And I was like, I don't mind listing it, So I went ahead and paid the $5. I listed it and it sold the next day for $16.99 plus shipping. Some models sell better than others. I think I've sold this one a bunch, though. The Polaroid one-step close-up. Retrospect bought it. I think they like that model. They'll send you a list of what they buy. You can even sell directly to Retrospect. I haven't bothered to do it yet, but I should, because you can like bundle up cameras they're looking for, send them all in one shipment, and get the same money you get on eBay. You just won't have the fees, and actually you get more money because you combine them all in the same box. The extra shipping will go to you, so it's worth checking out. I just haven't done it yet. This is a Yu-Gi-Oh game. I probably have about $1 into this game, and I sold it for $9.99 plus shipping. Actually, you know what? I paid like $10 for. I remember this game. I paid $10 for a stack of 9 games, and this was one of the ones I pulled out. So the other ones I think I sold separately. I remember now. The other ones I sold like 8 games for $17. Then I sold this game for $10. So for my $10 investment, I got back $27. It wasn't really that great of a buy, to be honest. All right. So way back when I told you about the $100 video game buy where I bought the Wii U and the N64 and controllers and stuff. Well, this is one of the other pieces that buy. This is a fantastic Nintendo 64 Ice Blue controller with a tight stick, and I sold it for $26.99 plus shipping on top. It just sold today. I'm going to be shipping that out tomorrow. And here is another one of those grill covers that I paid $5 for, and I got $20 plus shipping. I'm going to put a label directly on the box, and that's it. It's going to be really easy money. So that is it for that account. Let's see if I have some other stuff here. Here we go. The one item I sold on my other account is this Los Angeles Angels hat. I have like 50 cents or $1 into this hat, and I took an offer on this. I don't have it here. I took an offer on this hat of $8 plus shipping on top. So glad to get any sales on this account just to kind of build up the feedback. I've got 4 feedback on this account right now. Only 1 of them from selling. 3 of them are from buying. So I really want to build this account up so I can, sell some different stuff that I'm not selling on the other account. So, guys, that is it. I hope y'all enjoyed. I hope y'all picked up a few things that you can be on the lookout for out there when you're sourcing. And I will see y'all again for another video tomorrow. Y'all have a great night, guys. Bye-bye.